Internet. Welcome to my back workout. You may remember me, you may have forgotten me, you may have never even known who I was, and this could be completely brand new to you. Previously known as Your Friend Jen. Some of you may have noticed that I privatized all of my videos and basically went radio silent. You probably didn't notice the date, but that has been as of December 30th of 2025. Again, you may be wondering where I've been, why I did that, or you may not know it all and you may not give a crap. But regardless of that, I suppose I'll explain it a little bit. Obviously, anybody that did know or did watch my videos, I posted my videos, my workouts, almost every day. Worked out typically 5 days a week, and so 5 days a week I'd make a video. And then even on my off days, sometimes I'd make a video about something else. And all was well for a while. I guess for the first 15 years, all was well. For the first 13 years, I had 30 subscribers and maybe one comment and one view or like or so. And then, I don't know, 2021, 2022, all of a sudden I got 1,000 subscribers. And then it just went up from there. Got up to 6,500. I've lost a few now, understandably. But in the past 6 months or so, it became hell on earth. And I felt angry all the time because of the comments. Some mean, some just annoying, some giving me unnecessary advice or unsolicited advice, I suppose is a better way to describe it. And it would drive me mental. It would make me so mad, and I would just be arguing with these people every day in my head, no matter what it was. Lost faith in humanity, I think, for a time because of how cruel people were to me, the unnecessary bullying that I faced, the nasty, nasty comments. I couldn't believe that, and I'll put that out there, I'm 39, so I'm almost 40 years old, and I'm getting bullied on here like I'm in high school for posting workouts, for wanting to become a personal trainer, and reflecting upon that seems insane to me. But it's what happened. It was what it was. So for the sake of my mental health, for the sake of my sanity, I left with the intention of never returning. And even when I'd start to get the thought that maybe I'd make a video, because I thought I would still make a video a few times a year, but then I decided I couldn't deal with the comments. So I got rid of all the videos that I uploaded or made them private. And every time I thought maybe I could make a video today, I thought, do I want to ruin today? Because that's what would happen if I made a video, because I would get a comment. On good days, only one. But that's every day of your life. You're bracing yourself for nastiness. And why would I have to live a life like that? So I would think every day, maybe today's a good day to make a video. And then I'd say, no, I don't feel like ruining my day. Would today, if I made a video, would I be free of it? Would it somehow magically go away? Or just for this one point in time, with this one video, would I be safe from it? And then perhaps it would return, though less frequent. And then could I stomach that? What would people critique me on today if I uploaded this video? Would people tell me I'm doing things wrong? Would people tell me I'm doing pull-ups wrong? Would people tell me my supersets are stupid? Or would people just be mean? And how, mental health-wise, could I tolerate that today if I were to upload a video? So that would be going back and forth in my head. And so then I'd always err on the side of caution, or for the sake of not wanting to ruin every day of my life, I would say, no, today is not a day that I wish to ruin. And I will not film my video. I will not upload my video. And then I will go about my day feeling satisfied with my workout, not doubting myself or my workout, and not arguing with people in my head. At least not about this. Today, I guess, is a bit of a different day. Not that I think that I'd be free of that. Hopefully, knock on wood, wouldn't that be wonderful if people didn't say nasty things to me? But I'm at a place where I have to share something, and I don't want to share too much because I don't know what's happening right now, or I don't know what the outcome is. I have the most exciting job opportunity on the horizon that I've ever had in my whole life. I don't know if I'm going to get it. The process started January 23rd, and ever since then I have pretty much not been able to think about anything else. First of all, waiting to see if they'd even view my application, and then getting a pre-screen first interview, then waiting to hear back if I got the second interview, and then having the single best interview of my life, that second interview that I had. Honestly, the best interview of my life. Answered every question, like bang on. The questions I asked at the end, bang on. The rapport I built, the connection I felt with these people, like just one of the best, hands down. Probably in the future even I could say this will go down in history as the best job interview that I've ever had. And hopefully if I get the job, it would be my last, unless I get promotions in the interview for that. But that's just me rambling. And now I'm at a place of waiting to hear back to see if then I move on to the skill assessment stage and where it would go from there. I don't want to say what it is. Obviously, if I get it, it would change my whole life. Like that, no pressure, I guess, putting it lightly. If I were to get this job, it would literally change my whole life. And I just couldn't imagine if I don't get it, happily then applying elsewhere, being able, comparison-wise, to then put myself out in other positions, knowing that nobody would ever now hold a candle to what this position is. And I'll say it has nothing to do with the income. It's very, very average income. It would not change my life financially. It would just be what I want more than anything in this world. And that's all I guess I'm going to say for now, because again, I don't want to hashtag the company, watch my video and please, I don't want to do that. I don't even know. Well, they might see it. I don't know. But that's just all that I can say for now. And I already feel like, okay, I don't want to jinx it. Have I said too much? Because I am at that place where now I think just literally the thoughts that I'm thinking will somehow determine the outcome. Like if I think negatively about it, then I've somehow then changed the outcome for it to be negative, like self-fulfilling prophecy or whatever. So then I try to force myself to think positively about it. But then when I think positively, I get too excited about it. So then I have to go back to thinking negatively, which is like my safe place is to think negatively, which is sad to say. But so then I'm worried. It's like, okay, I can't mention or say the name of the company 3 times and look in a mirror and then some kind of bad superstition will happen. I don't get, I'm at that place of insanity, and I know none of that is rational. I know that, but I don't know. I have to wait. I have to somehow keep myself under control, and it's only going to be for a few more days. Obviously, it's a long weekend, a long weekend. A long weekend, emphasis on how long it feels because of waiting to hear back. They kind of told me that Tuesday they'd let me know about the skill assessment, and there's just some potential things with maybe I don't live in the ideal candidate location, but I said that even though it's primarily remote, whenever they want me to come down there for meetings or training or whatever, I'm there and I'll be early, is what I said. And that's the only thing I see potentially holding it up. But I swore up and down, I don't care. I will cover all travel expenses, and I'll be there with bells on. Oops, I said too much. Anyways, okay. Nobody's going to get that. Maybe one person is going to get that, but anyway. And, but I'm still worried that maybe the team manager and the team lead, they love me, they want me, but what if there's bureaucracy, red tape, where they present it to a higher up, and they say, no, we can't hire someone from that location. Well, could they do anything then about it? We want her. She's the best, most qualified applicant we've ever had. She's certainly the most enthusiastic, excited applicant that we've ever had. Most experienced applicant for what we're looking for that we've ever had. So should we hire somebody worse who's closer and less enthusiastic, or should we take a risk? Because maybe it is a risk. I don't know. I don't know enough, but my head is swirling. I can't think about anything else. Though I guess on that note, I have had a few moments of brain silence because I've really gotten into Mario Kart World. I don't know if anybody else out there has a Switch too, if they've been playing Mario Kart World. I'm addicted, and so that's a nice little break. The thing, though, I guess, to completely change the subject, the thing that I'm excited about in this Mario Kart World, they have this endurance thing that they used to not have. Like they'd have the GP, or this is endurance, so you just keep going from track to track, and then you have to keep ensuring that you stay above a certain place so you don't get booted out. So it's a test of endurance. And the exciting thing is that you can drive over these flashing shopping bags, and then you can get different outfits for the characters, and that's what I'm really like goal oriented about. Like I just unlocked Farmer Peach, and like I was so excited. Farmer Peach. I have like 6 outfits for Princess Peach now. And though I had to try to make myself play as other characters so that I can get their outfits, but that's my goal. As girly as it is, if you want to think, oh, she's gaming. She thinks she's, one of us, she's gaming. No, I'm gaming for the outfits. So don't worry, it's not that much. But damn, Farmer Peach is cute. But yeah, so that's kind of the only distraction that I've had, from this at the moment. I have no idea how now to survive. It's a game of survival until Tuesday, which doesn't seem that far, but to me, it seems like forever. And, who's to say what would happen with my channel? Like I said, because this job would change my life, it would potentially open up different things for my channel because of the work that it is. So I don't know, would I want my channel to take a different direction? Or will this video be the exact same situation as everything else, where I'm getting unnecessary advice, where I'm getting insulted, all this kind of stuff, blah, 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 comments give me panic attacks all day, and then I also have to privatize this video, and then it kind of reaffirms my belief that I can't make videos anymore. It's like maybe this is testing the waters again, just saying, hey, what's out there? Are people nicer? Is the algorithms going to only reach nicer people instead of very, very angry people that just want to insult me? And then I could be free going forward to make videos as I please. Maybe that would happen. Maybe that's just my head being in the clouds. One head. I only have one head. Maybe that's my head being in the cloud. I don't know. I guess we'll see how this goes. What happens if I put this out there? And then, of course, what happens with this very, very exciting job opportunity if then I want to utilize my channel for this, I don't know, documenting this change, this great, wonderful, amazing change that could happen in my life. And I know that I'm deserving of nice things. I think that's the scariest thing to try to admit to myself. Things have been not great, but I actually deserve to have some good things happen in my life. Bye, everybody.